Hey baddies, welcome to another Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing a pick a card where we're going to be revealing the secrets of your enemies. Now keep in mind this is a general reading, it's a general session, so you're going to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Be sure to use your own discernment. Alright, so before you see three different boxes here. Each of these boxes is full of your pre-shuffle for each group. I will be pulling more cards as I need to for clarity, but honestly, there's quite a few cards in each one of these boxes. I'm also going to be getting letters, initials, and charms at the end of each group. Now, I feel like you can see each box pretty well, so I'm not going to be showing those up close, but I will insert a little video for those of you who need a bit more time to see which box you're drawn to. Now, if you're drawn to more than one box, more than one group, there probably is more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.
I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head. I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good.
Hey Group 1, all of you that selected Oracle of the Ancients, this is going to be your reading revealing the secrets of your enemy. So keep in mind, this is a general reading, it's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, so I'm going to put your box right there. So let's get into the cards that came out. Now, I will be pulling more cards as I need to for clarity. And at the end of the group, I'm going to get letters, initials, and charms. So we'll find out more information about the situation. You have quite a few cards that came out. So let's get into it. I'm going to get these first two cards. So we have Artificial Heart and Is This Me? Oh, Oh, your poor enemy is a doubting Thomas, is what I'm getting. Lots of self-doubt. Okay. We have monk nun, negative judgment of the physical world, excessive piety. We have child wounded. Let's see, blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds, resists moving on through forgiveness. Okay. So they hold grudges, right? You guys probably have some grudges between you two as well. We have obsession. Ooh, okay. All right. We have Sinister Sisters, Find Your Soul Tribe. All right. We have Shitty Shield, Time for Stronger Protection. Okay. Let's get this card here. We have Jealous. All right, I can see this insecure bitch being jealous. That makes complete sense. Let's get into these little white cards here. These are like channeled messages. We have tattoos, collaboration. You know, at one time, this might be somebody that you confided in or collaborated in or was a friend or something like that. I'm feeling like there was like a friendly vibe, okay, between you two at one time. Bonded connection, okay, family. So someone who felt like family or was family at one time, some kind of bonded connection. Could be even, I'm feeling like it could be something casual to something more meaningful, but definitely a meaningful connection of some kind. Even if it's casual, it doesn't mean it's not meaningful. Okay, so let's put that right there. We have Curves for Days, Hottie with Body. Okay, so they're jealous. They're very jealous. I feel like there's body issues here as well with this person. We have holds on to fears, has difficulty releasing the fears, which may be holding them back in moving forward. Comfortable in what they know versus the unknown. So they're scared. They're scared of change. They're scared of the unknown. Tic-tac-toe. Oh, tic-tac-hoe. Plays mind games, but acts as if they are outsmarting everyone. Oh my. Are they a dumb hoe? Okay, we have primal fear. Fear again is coming forward. Okay. They use fear as a way to control or intimidate people in their lives, but it may only be an act, as they may not follow through on their threats. Interesting, because what I'm getting is, you know, those cute little Chihuahua dogs, you know, they have a ferocious little bite, but they're just going to nip you. They're not going to do any real damage. Okay. We have candy apple, sweet on you, kind. Okay. We have incubus, dark male energy user. Okay. We have addict ghoul, avoiding, running. We have pumpkin seeds, waiting, analyzing. We have candy corn, third party interference. We have mummy bound, tied, trapped, tied up. We have creeper, uninvited guest, uncomfortable. Ooh, my. And we have alcohol, intoxication, witch's brew. Okay, you guys. So your enemy has some serious issues with self that manifest in their personal relationships. Okay. They often feel unwanted. They often feel undesired. Okay. They have body issues. They may have some issues with eating, food issues. They may have issues with, you know, their weight and things like that. And they often feel not good enough. They have a tendency to obsess over love interests or obsess over their bodies or the way they look. They're very wounded, okay? They're a wounded person. And they objectify themselves often, and they objectify other people. This person feels extremely shallow. I feel like they think they're very smart and they think they outsmart other people, but they don't. They really don't. They're very shallow and people see through them and it's almost like they avoid them. Okay. I do feel like this person, they tend to chase people. People avoid them. And they tend to have to chase attention, chase people and things that they want. And they often find themselves extremely disappointed. Okay, very disappointed. We have alcohol and intoxication. Some of these people have a substance abuse problem. Okay, they make people extremely uncomfortable. Some people find them creepy. They don't want to be around them. They have people right now running from them. Okay. If they are, let's say some of them are extremely attractive. The thing is that you can be beautiful and attractive, but people still don't want to be around you because you're creepy, your personality sucks, and you're just an upright bitch. You can be as beautiful and as artificially beautiful as possible, but if your soul and your spirit and your personality is ugly as fuck, honey, no one's going to want to be around you. It doesn't matter. Also, if you're stupid. And I get the feeling that this person thinks that their attractiveness can overtake some of their intellectual, like their inability to be smart. As Auntie Amy loses her wits about her. Okay. But that's okay. That's all right. I feel like this person has a ton of fear and insecurity. And I feel like the secret is that most people, there's an air of intimidation here, but I don't feel like they intimidate everybody. Okay. I don't feel like you have been intimidated by them. I think you have seen through them. But some people, they do. They do intimidate. And it's because I'm feeling like there may be a Karen aspect here. They may be hot-headed. They may, like a little chihuahua. They go off at the mouth. They run off with these big things like, I'm going to get you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to blah, blah, blah. They run off at the mouth. But when it really comes down to it, when the shit hits the fan, they run. They're cowards. They're not what they say they are. They have nothing to back it up. And they tend to spend a lot of time in a jealous energy. Like they focus on what other people have, be it partnerships that they perceive as perfect, be it jobs that they perceive as other people having that are perfect. They're always in competition with other people. Okay, they're always running a race. And the thing is that people, I just see people running away from this person. Like they're not a pleasant person to be around. And I feel like this person has a reputation for some of you as like throwing their, like when they have money or they've bought something or they've done something for themselves, they can be flashy about it. Like they like to flash around the things that they have. If they buy a new car, they're very like, look what I got, you know, and that's just an example. But if they get a new job, they're like, look what I have, and they'll throw a party and make a big deal about it. Everything's a big deal because in their mind, they're not collaborating with family. They're not collaborating with friends. They're not collaborating. They are in competition, and they're going to win. Now, I feel like underneath all of this, like, competition is someone who is seriously wounded and seriously hurting. Okay. And all of this wounding within them has made them just a horrible person to be around. And this person has obsessive energy. Like when they come for somebody in that little chihuahua, that little chihuahua kind of state, they are relentless. We have the star here. They are relentless. And I feel like they can come across, see how there's like all this energy kind of bleeding out like of this person. I feel like they're messy as fuck. I feel like they can be very dramatic. I feel like they can be overly emotional. I feel like it's like, look at me, please look at me. I'm going to be more dramatic if you don't look the fuck at me. Like I'm going to spin it. And when you mix in the alcohol or whatever this intoxication is, whatever the key is that seems to turn the dial, that makes them get into this like chaotic, dramatic kind of state. And for some of them, it's like fighting with family or fighting with friends or emotional triggers. They just kind of like energetically bleed emotion all over everything. Okay, and what happens is they tend to get some kind of compassion or empathy from people. And this person feeds off that shit. Like they feed off of it. It's gross. You have the 9 of Swords here. Okay, and then we have the 10 of Coins. All right. And really, this person is always worrying. They're always worrying about this competition. They're always worrying about being the winner, okay? With this 10 of Coins here, I'm feeling like they're always worried about having the best. They're always worried about living in the best house, looking their best, having the best partner, even though their life may not look like it, okay? And I feel like, see all these like caterpillars? It's like they have like a worm in their brain that it's just they can't stop obsessing about like position or station, and anything that makes them look bad or makes the family look bad or the organization look bad, they're not having it. They just like they have no what's the word I'm looking for? They have no patience for it. And they will manipulate. I'm feeling with the star here, I'm feeling like with all this, I'm reading the water as emotion, as drama. They will do whatever they need to do to manipulate whatever situation that is concerning them and they're obsessing about and worrying about to their highest return, okay? And you can see in the back, there's these 2 figures here. And we have this 10 of Coins with this figure sitting in the chair. And I'm just feeling like, I'm feeling almost like a controlling energy, like an emperor energy here. Like this person feels very controlling. They feel like, it almost like feels like this 9 of Swords energy is something they give to other people. Like they make people worry and fret, and they enjoy that thing. They enjoy giving this kind of worrisome energy to other people through their drama and chaos, okay? And they do it on purpose. They like to spread like discord. They like to spread drama. If this is work for some of you guys, like they like to see people get fired. They like to see people get called on the carpet. And because I tell you, this person, this wound, this child wounded feels fucking hollow as fuck. Like, this is someone who just feels like they are not anything. They don't, even though I feel like for some of you, this person's very put together. They present as very put together. They present to some of you like someone to be reckoned with. But the truth is, deep down, they are obsessed with this kind of competition. That kind of, it's almost like if I can win the game of life against everyone, then I will feel good enough. The truth is that no matter how much discord and gossip and chaos, no matter how much winning, how many things they have, or how big of a house they have, or a car, or job, or whatever the fuck this is, they will never feel whole and complete, and that void will never be filled within themselves until they go on a healing journey deep within. And they don't want to look at that wound, because I'm telling you, for some of you guys, this wound is deep. It is trauma as fuck. I mean, they are so traumatized. And listen to me, as a traumatized person, I'm going to tell you, that does not make their behavior okay or justified. All right? No. They are responsible for their own healing. They are responsible for the choices they make. So, no, they don't get off the hook because they're traumatized. They need to be held accountable for their behavior. That's the way it is, right? I do feel like there is probably a lot of this going on for some of you. Because I feel like there is some issues with numbing with the artificial heart. Like, they may be real focused on numbing themselves. I'm being pulled to pull a card from the Cthulhu Tarot. I'm only using like the major arcana and the like sweet cards that are like, you know, the king, the queen, that kind of thing. The other cards, like the Ten of Pentacles and those things, are very plain. I don't get a lot of energy off those. So, okay, we have the King of Wands here. Okay, so I feel like this person's very manipulative, and to the point where one of the secrets here is that they manipulate people to love them, okay? And this includes romantic relationships, okay? For some of them, they've had a past of doing this. And for some of them, the person they're with right now, they manipulated them into loving them. Some of them actually stole their partner they're with now. Now, some of them are single, and they're still trying to manipulate people to love them. Now, I'm going to tell you that what they're experiencing with their partner is not really love, okay? It's not really love, all right? It is because this person is so hollow and they haven't experienced like really authentic kind of love. It's like a carbon copy of what they think it feels like. So possession, obsession feels like love. And they would rather their person be with them and hate them as long as they're with them than actually have a true connection. This person is terrified on so many levels. We have Justice and the Queen of Pentacles. And it feels like this person, even though it feels like Queen of Pentacles is an independent vibe, okay? A heavy independent vibe. And in this deck, I feel like with Justice here, I'm feeling like this person ends up alone a lot, and feels alone a lot in the world. They don't have a lot of deep connections, and they're alone with their pain a lot. This is a very lonely soul, and they fill up the time of loneliness with this, and also forcing themselves on people who do not want them around them, do not want to be around them, okay? They have a tendency to force themselves into situations where people run and avoid them, okay? This person is desperate, okay? There's a desperation in this soul. And, you know, it is what it is. People actually, like for some of you, people think of ways to avoid running into them. And they don't know this. This is just it. This person is not aware. They are so disconnected from self-awareness that they don't realize that people actually avoid them. They really think they're this charismatic, manipulative King of Wands energy. And it doesn't matter gender here, okay? They really think that they're this independent queen, okay? That's, ruling the roost, got more than enough, successful. They think they put this out into the world, okay? And sometimes with the King of Wands, they come off very intimidating, okay? And I feel like they feel like, for the most part, people don't know they're manipulative. Now, for some of you guys, some people don't. And for some of you guys, some people do, okay? It feels like it's different for different people. It's at different levels here. But the truth is that they experience a lot of justice. And it's not the it's not the good kind, okay? Because I feel like things don't go in their favor. Because the universe is trying to it's like they keep taking a detour around this healing, around this wound. And life keeps bringing them back to the wound. And they keep running away from the wound. Okay? They keep running away from it. And the truth is, until they deal with their internal wound here, this is going to keep repeating. The fear is going to keep growing. Because a part of their pathway in life is to face this and heal it, so that they can experience things like true friendship, love, trustworthiness, loyalty, so they know who they really are. And they don't project this kind of fakeness, this kind of like what they think they should project. Not this kind of like always in competition with everyone around them, even people they supposedly love. And I got to tell you, it feels like this person only loves people that they find value in, as far as like what they can get out of you or how they can manipulate you. All right. So this person has a lot of relationships that are really not that deep, because a lot of people don't want to invest in them. So some of you guys may have felt like this person thought you had a deeper relationship than what you actually did, because they don't know how to really be deep. They only know how to manipulate. All right. Okay, guys, let's get you guys some letters, initials, and some charms. Okay, group 1, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, these could be your initials, their initials, a meaningful word, a screen name. Just take what resonates. We have YMESEQZNDHQFCI. We have the number 4 and the number 3. So 3, 4, 3s and 4s could have a meaningful meaning for you. It could mean something. Oh, we have a T here too. Could be numbers of alignment as well. Also, this for me is an ancestor charm. So you have ancestors around you as well. Lots of ancestor energy coming through. We have Spider-Man, this little Spider-Man charm, and we have a spider web, okay, and a spider. All right. So I feel like this person weaves a lot of webs. Like, I'm seeing the word trap. Like, they try to trap people, especially with their gossip. If you have issues with this person gossiping, they literally think about this. Like, this is not something that they do accidentally. Like, when they gossip or they try to manipulate, like, they think about it. Like, this is someone who puts energy into this shit. Okay? They put their heart and soul into it. Like, the trouble they try to make is with effort. And for some of you, you're like, oh, wow, they are a dumb hoe, because it's not very effective. And for others, you're like, oh, man, they sat and they thought about that. It makes it worse, because they put a lot of intention into hurting people, which hurt people hurt people. And no, I'm not trying to get you guys to have empathy for this person. That's not what I'm trying to do. You know, the secrets of our enemies many times are kind of sad, because hurt people, right? And this person is one of those people that refuses to heal. And instead of healing, they lash out. Okay, they lash out at people. And I feel like with this little malt here, I feel like this is someone who anytime they see, and we have a bat here, we have a couple bats. I just feel like anytime they see other people being happy, they're very triggered by that. They're very triggered. They don't like it. And I also feel like with these beads here, I feel like their chakras are very misaligned, and they get triggered to the point where they start wishing bad things on people. And I feel like for some of them, they sit and they get into their addictive behavior, be it substances or whatever, and they kind of focus on like this hateful energy, and sometimes they send this energy out to people, and sometimes it manifests as action of gossip or talking trash on someone, and it kind of sends it out to people. And I do think, like, if this involves work or something like that, or a friend group or a family, this person does kind of set people up in ways, and I can understand why they're your enemy. Okay, this is someone who really is desperate for attention. They're so jealous. They're just so jealous. And this is someone who will mislead you with their intention. They will tell you they feel one way and they will act another. And it will cause you to have like cognitive dissonance almost about them. You're like, they tell me they love me, but they stab me in the back. And then they do this for me. And I don't understand. Like, it's almost like it's so confusing to the point where it may have taken you a while to figure out this person is a straight up maniac. Like, this person is a straight up, like, there's something really off. And it may have taken you years to figure it out for some of you. For others, it may have taken, a little while. But everyone always shows the truth of themselves. Okay, you just have to be able to get back into an observation mode. Sorry, you guys. My tongue's kind of heavy. Auntie Amy is heavily medicated. So what I'm getting with the skeleton here is that if you can pull back from this person, and perhaps this is what you did, or what you're trying to get into, I feel like your ancestors, your angels, your guides, spirit guides, whatever you connect with, is coming through to say, pull yourself back and observe if you can. Get into observation mode and observe this person's behavior. Try not to enter if you have to interact with them, do what you have to do, but try to observe them. You're going to find as you observe them a lot of holes in their armor. You're going to get a really good and clear view of what's going on. And I feel like your ancestors are going to ground you with the stone here, this pebble. I feel like there's going to be a grounding of a way to move forward with this person. If there's something, like for some of you, this is family, for some of you, this is at work or something, and there's something that you have to interact with this person and you may not know how. I feel like for those of you where this is an issue or something, you'll know how to move forward, but you're going to have to observe them. You're going to have to pay closer attention, not from a personal perspective, but observing them, observing what they're doing with a keen eye, with your third eye, with your psychic eye, with your spiritual eye, and see what are they feeding. Pay attention to what they're obsessing about and what are they feeding, because it will tell you about this wound. It will tell you about why they're feeding it in that way, and it will bring you some clarity, because they definitely are setting people up. And for some of you, they're trying to set you up. For others, they did set you up. For some of you, this already happened, okay? And if it's already happened, I feel like ancestors are coming forward to tell you, you know what, I'm being directed to pull some cards on that. Okay, if you've already been set up and some things have happened, what is going on? We have the Five of Pumpkins. Okay. All right. So some of you guys got seriously fucked over by this person. We have the Two of Ghosts. Yeah, in reverse. Yeah. It was an out and out no situation. You guys parted. Or there's been bad blood. The three of bats here. Okay, so and we have the Queen of Ghosts here. Yeah, you guys, it was bad vibes. This has already happened. Yeah. We have the Lovers in reverse. So no love lost. Okay. I feel like for you guys, Tell me more, Auntie. Tell me more. We have the 7 of Pumpkins here in reverse. I feel like this person is going to find that fucking you over was probably one of the worst things they did, because I feel like the truth of them is going to be revealed. Okay? I feel like there is, with the 2 of Ghosts in reverse and the Lovers in reverse, and the 3 of Bats here, which is the 3 of Swords, I just feel like there are relationships around them. People are running from them they're meaningful relationships. Like, I feel people like turning their backs on them in some kind of way. Now, this could be at work. It could be that their manipulative, gossipy behavior gets the best of them. This could be also like a very close, like, loved one or loved one, quote unquote. There's some kind of serious heartbreak here. And I feel like it's not really a third party. I feel like more it's someone waking up to the fact that someone is an absolute bitch, like the Queen of Ghosts in reverse, which is the Queen of Cups in reverse. And it's like someone who's cold and unfeeling, someone who, lacks compassion, someone who is heartless. That's what I'm feeling. It's like all this doubtful, jealous energy is found out. For some of you, this person hides this. That's why this is all part of their secret. They hide this underbelly of behavior behind a smile and a cupcake kind of thing. And I feel like there's loss here with the 5 of Pumpkins. There's just like being left out in the cold. Feeling left out in the cold. And a lot of this has to do with setting traps for people and fucking people over. And it's almost like people see a pattern of behavior being exposed. And they're like, oh no, we're not going to have that. You can't do that. There's a level of isolation here with the 5 of Pumpkins, the 5 of Pentacles, okay? So I feel like they're going to be isolated. So if this person has fucked you over, I feel like part of the karma of this is that, like, there's going to be isolation here for them. They're going to be losing connections because of this, because of something that is revealed. Probably the patterns of their abusive behavior or the patterns of how they fucked you over and fucked other people over. Okay? All right, group 1, that is what I received for you. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 2, all of you that selected Spellbook, a compendium of magical workings for the everyday spellcaster. This is going to be your reading all about revealing the secrets of your enemy. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Now, I will be pulling more cards as I need to for clarity, and at the end of this group, I will be getting letters, initials, and charms. Okay, so let's get into it. We have the first 2 cards are Revenge and Peaceful Among Thorns. So that's interesting. That's an interesting energy to have. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's get some more energy here. We have Fire. Okay, I want to get these 2 cards. Oh, we have 3. Okay, we have Child, Nature. All right. Why do I have the feeling that some of you guys have cast it on this person or they've cast it on you? All right, we have Addict. Okay. We have Trickster. We have Unicorn. Unicorn wants to show up, so there's Unicorn. And we have Triggered. Okay. I don't know, you can see that one. There we go. We have Hippity, Hippity, Hippie, Hippie, Higher Self. I don't know why I said Hippity. Hippie, Hippie, Higher Self, raise your vibration. Okay, and then I have a few of these little white cards. We have Psychic, Cancer. They may be a Cancer. You may be a Cancer. They could be a Scorpio, Pisces. Psychic, you may be psychic. They may be a little psychic. We have Magical and Mysterious Spell Casting. Well, there you go. There you go. There's probably some magical energy here. You may be family. They may be family. You both may be magical. You may be magical. Isolation, ex-family. So this may be somebody you've cut off. They've cut you off. Let's just keep going into these cards and see what else comes out. We have Toxic. Transformers. They act one way in front of people and act another way in private. They can switch their personality on and off. Oh, well, that's not pleasant. Okay, we have melodramatic, makes a mountain out of a molehill, and lays on the blame thick, makes their issues worse than others. They're a first-class martyr. Okay, The Truman Show pretends to take people seriously, but only for their own entertainment. Ugh. They like to play with people's emotions. Well, that's ugly as fuck, isn't it? Okay, we have empty calories, pretends to have substance, but is just full of air. I bet you get sick of that. We have monkeying around, comes across as happy-go-lucky and charismatic, but will never take anyone seriously. We have hater. Ooh, ouch. We have watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. We have don't want to hear it. We have guiding light. We have answered prayers. We have the answer is no. We have standing in your own way. We have the past lives, past loves, ancestors. Okay, you guys. All right. So, woo. Okay, so first of all, there's something about revenge here. Okay. This is someone who's highly triggered by you, honey. They're triggered by you. They're a hater. And I'm going to pull some tarot to find out more about this. Feels like there's been a fight of some kind with this fire energy. Hater energy, I don't want to hear it. The gossip going down. And I feel like one of you or both of you are in the craft or something. This has to do with magic. There's too much magic here with Spellbook, and then we have magical and mysterious. There's too much of that, okay? I do feel like one of you is probably more powerful than the other when it comes to like workings and things. We have a child of nature here. We have guiding light. Someone's very connected. I feel the presence of Hecate. We may have a very experienced witch and we may have a very new witch. And we have the trickster energy here. And I feel like for some of you, this may be a case of someone's throwing tricks, they're throwing jinxes, they're throwing minor things, but they think they're major. I don't get that kind of energy much, but it's almost like it fizzles. Like I literally see like sparks fizzling out. Like they're trying, but it's just not going well. But this person's very triggered. Now, for some of you, this other person isn't in the craft, okay? But they're religious. There's some kind of like prayers, like they pray against you. And I have felt this before in another reading recently. So if you guys saw that reading and you resonate with that, then this is the similar energy here. Like someone who's religious, who judges you for your craft or your outside the box religion or not having one. This is someone who feels very conservative in their beliefs and they're praying against you. You know, they're pleading the life juice against you, right? That kind of thing. And I feel like you have this guiding light energy, like child of nature, whether you're a witch or not. Like you have a very bright light. I see someone with a heart chakra. I see a green like stone in the shape of a heart, and it's very bright, okay? You have this unicorn energy. Boy, they hate this. Some of you guys are highly creative. You may be a member of the LBGTQ plus community. You may be trans, whatever it is, you're different, okay? It may be that you're very magical. You may be all three. You may be an artist. You may be very creative. Whatever you do, honey, I love it. I absolutely love this energy. I adore it. Don't stop being you, okay? Because of these haters, all right? These enemies. And the thing, this is what's so sad about this group, I feel like. Whoever this is, be it family, friend that has become foe, it didn't have to fucking be this way, right? It didn't. All they had to do was not be an asshole. And it's just like some people are just born assholes. They just cannot help it. They cannot fucking help it. They don't want to hear about it. They don't want to hear about this unicorn. They want this unicorn to stop being a unicorn. Okay, they want you to stop being a unicorn. They want to set fire to it. Okay, even though you being the unicorn has brought you such peace, whatever the kind of unicorn you are. Okay, the unicorn just feels unique. It feels like a unique energy, and the world needs unique souls. We need the uniqueness. We need authenticity so badly. Aren't you sick of the cookie cutter bullshit on Instagram? I got to tell you, I've had enough. I've had enough of it. I want to see real people being successful, real people. I want to connect with realness, you know. Your realness triggers people. And they don't like it. This person feels very fake because, you know, they're leaning into programming. They're leaning into what they think they should be. And what they don't understand is their program, their whatever they're running in their head, their normal that they think they're living, it's fizzling out, y'all. It's a new vibration. It's a new frequency. The future is going to be very different, okay? And it is the unique souls in the world that are going to lead the way. This old way of being, this old, you know, very, very oppressive, constrictive way of thinking is going to have to be reborn. It's going to have to loosen up. And there are growing pains, right? And this person, the thing is I feel like this person underneath this all is very troubled. I feel like all this triggered energy has to do with something about themselves. I'm being pulled to the isolation. Like, perhaps all this hateful energy they put out in the world has something to do about the hate they feel inside their own heart for themselves. Tell me more about this hateful energy. Tell me more. Why aren't their prayers answered? High Priestess. There's a truth here. Tell me about their truth. This hate. This overwhelm. Tell me about this. Tell me more. Okay. Okay, we have the Three of Cups. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you guys, Ace of Wands is sprung card. The Knight of Wands. Oh, I love these cards. I'm feeling like there is a truth about this person that you see with the High Priestess here. Like, you see to the heart of this person. You see to their bullshit, okay? And for some of them, your unicornness, your freedom triggers them because there's something about it that is truthful within them. Okay, so perhaps if you're LBGTQ plus or you're trans, there's something about that that triggers them. Perhaps if you are of a different religion, they are like, I wish I could have the freedom to explore something else. Maybe I don't really believe what I'm praying to. There's something about your freedom, because we have standing in your own way here. And I feel like this is their energy. They're literally blocking themselves from freedom. Okay. And I feel like this Knight of Wands really wants to run free. They want to break free. Okay. But they never will. They never, ever will. Okay. Because the thought of it is overwhelming. Okay. The thought of it overwhelms them with anxiety and worry and fret about what people will think of them. So instead of like setting themselves free while they see your freedom, mighty unicorn, they isolate that energy. They like almost, what is the word I'm looking for? It's like they segment it into themselves, and they hate on it, because hating on you on some level helps them like suppress it within themselves. Okay. For some of you, you may be an artist, and you may have been more free to make decisions about your career. For some of you, this is about you getting free from some kind of generational situation. It may be that you've had a very, we have the Three of Cups here. And I feel like for some of you, this can be someone who was a very tight relation that things got really twisted, okay, with this hateful energy. And I feel like with hater triggered, I feel like you saw them for the truth of themselves. Um, and I feel like for you guys, it feels like they were overly dramatic. They were reactive. They were hot-headed with this Knight of Wands and Ace of Wands. I feel like they overreacted. They thought that with the High Priestess, they thought they were the voice of truth, but in actuality, they overreacted. And the way they acted was harsh with the Revenge card. They acted in a very harsh manner. And they continued to hurt people. And I feel like with the Guiding Light here, you were just like, enough. I've had enough. There's a lot of trickster energy with this person. It's almost like there's a lot this confusion with trickster. I feel like they don't always see clearly. Okay, we have the Sun here. Oh, and we have the Eight of Cups. And I feel like you moved on. You have moved on from this energy. And they don't like this shit. Okay? They don't like it. Tell me more. Yeah. And the secret is they think about moving towards you. They think about reaching out. Tell me about this. They're thinking about reaching out to you. Tell me about this. I'm real curious. They see you being happy. We have the Fool. They really want to make the leap. They really do. And we have the Two of Pentacles. They think it's going to bring in balance. They think that they can heal this with you. What's the truth of this? Tell me the truth of this. We have I think this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands. And the truth is that's not going to happen. Okay. You are not going to allow them to come back in. Okay. You're just not. But the truth is they think about it. Okay. And for some of them, they're wanting to come back for revenge. Okay. They have motive. All right. For others, like they want to try to come back in because they want to set you straight. They want closure. They want validation. They want to regain balance. And part of it is because you need to know that you're wrong. You know, like the fucking nerve of this bitch, right? Like you're wrong. The truth is this person has a very mixed up way of thinking. And your vibe is much higher than this person. And it's not like a contest. Like it's not like you're better or you're worse or whatever. You are literally in two different places. And this person is just not able to see their own toxicity. And the truth is that I feel like a lot of you probably have cast some kind of protection. And so you're at a place of peace. Like you literally don't care if you ever hear from them again. That's where you are. You are. And I tell you what, protect this peace. If the secret is if they come back or make any moves to you or you start hearing through the grapevine about them all of a sudden out of the blue, go ahead and shut that shit down. Okay? Because this person, they're being isolated by spirit for a reason. Okay? And right now it feels like they're in this process of thinking that they need to come back and you know, you moved on and it seems like things are going well for you. Even if they're not, they think they are. And they feel like, well, this is a good time for me to come back in, and it's not. Because it's going to end in like discord. It's going to end in like this kind of stance with you of like, look, literally, they're standing by a grave. Like, I got your place for you, bitch. Like, don't come for me. Don't come for me. I've already dug the hole for you. Like, I'm done with you. I hear this. I am done with your shit. I am done with you. And I feel like this person is almost in a state of disbelief. Like, I cannot believe you. And underneath all of this, I'm drawn to this hater energy. I'm dumbfounded as to why this person with all this hateful energy would want to come back. And it feels like it's manipulative. It feels like they want to come back just so they can hate on you some more and make you feel bad. So, your impression, your psychic impression of this, stay with it, okay? Because you are the unicorn and you are worth protecting, okay? We have addict here. And I feel like with trickster, I feel like this person does not have good intentions, okay? And I feel like some of you are like, they would never come back. No, they would, to feed more, because this person has parasitic energy. They enjoy the shit show. They enjoy watching the drama. They enjoy causing the drama. I felt this was group 1 too, but this is different, okay? This feels like a kind of person who beats a dead horse. You know what I'm saying? Like, wants to get every damn drop they can. And feels like they're doing it for your own good. Okay, like, this really is for your own good. Like, it's my job to do this because you need me to do this. I'm doing God's work, kind of thing. And you know damn well that's not what's going on here. That we have somebody who really is, with the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess. I'm picking up on like a know-it-all energy, like someone who really feels like they know it all. Okay, and I feel like now I'm picking up on with this Seven of Cups and the Three of Cups energy that people pick up on this. Like, they don't like this about this person. They're a know-it-all. They can come off really fiery. They can come off brass to people. And I'm picking up the High Priestess. If you'll look at her face, she's angry. This person's still angry. But they think that they can, like, bring in balance and put you in your place and get you revved up so they can kind of, like, get what they want or need out of you. Okay. Now, I feel like for some of you, I can't, like, move on to the next reading until I tell you guys about this revenge energy and this magical energy. Okay. For some of you, this isn't going to be for all of you. There's definitely an energy of revenge, that this person wants revenge. Okay. And I need to talk about it. It just feels like I need to talk about it. For some of you, there's castings that involve revenge. Some of it may be a justice. They feel like they're due justice. Now, this may be you too. So let's pull on this. Let's pull on this. Tell me about this. Maybe you've done justice on this person. The Magus. Okay. There's magic here. Definitely with the High Priestess and the Magus. Okay, tell me more about this. We have the Tower. Yes. Okay, if you have casted on this person for justice, we have the Fool. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull. I want to clarify this Tower. Tell me about this Tower. So I feel like what's manifested from your casting is a Tower. Okay, they're going through a tower, or they will be going through a tower. It's going to cause them to make some choices that are scary. They're going to have to make some very scary choices. Tell me about these scary choices. It's a new beginning, and it's terrifying. There's a loss in their foundation. It could have to do with their home. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. Tell me more. And we have the Three of Wands. For some of them, they may be having to move. I'm feeling like there may be something about rent, their mortgage, or having to move. There may be some kind of damage to their house. It feels very much foundational. Also, for some of them, it's something to do with their church or their religion. For some of them, they may leave their church, or there may be controversy at their church or their religion. But I feel like this Page of Wands here, it feels like I'm intuitively, like, gleaning with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands, someone talking, someone, like a message being delivered that has caused someone to kind of, like, think about moving, changing jobs, moving to a new location, getting a new place to live. Tell me more about this. I feel like I need a little bit more information about this. We want to know more about this. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. They don't have enough money. Okay, they're not going to have enough money to make this move. So for some of them, they're going to have an issue with money. Okay, their stability basically is being challenged. Their stability in their everyday life. Okay, so basically, they're not going to have time to work their foolishness because their focus is being placed on the things that fucking matter instead of like putting on a show. You know what I'm saying? Like causing chaos to cause chaos. Now they're going to be the universe, spells, spirit, what have you, is putting their focus on the things that matter. And the things that matter is for many of them, there's been something going on in their house, around their home, around their stability. They have not been paying attention to, and that tower is going to fall, and it's going to require them to make some hard decisions, and they really don't have money for it. Okay, but they're going to have to start thinking very, very seriously about their next move, about where they're going to go, what they're going to do, and they're going to have to like dig deep. Okay, financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Okay, and it will be a little scary for them, or a lot scary, depending on who they are. All right. Okay, let's get you guys some letters, initials, and some charms. Hey, group two, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, a meaningful word, a screen name. Just take what resonates. We have MERAFOSTSTA. Okay, oh, we have one more. Oh, we have two more. Okay, didn't see these. We also have another A, and we have a J. Okay. I'm seeing mirror, so mirror is what I'm getting, and frost. Okay, so cold. And I'm getting like energy of if this person casted against you or paid someone for revenge. Okay. I feel like with the mirror, I'm feeling like a bounce back. And things growing cold for them, like things in their life. I want to pull on this. If this person casted on revenge, some kind of baneful working for revenge. I'm seeing like hot foot for some of you. I'm seeing not magic. I'm seeing money change hands. So for some of you, there was some kind of money change hands. This won't be for all of you. Okay. So we have tarot here. They may be getting tarot readings on you as well. We have the Emperor. Okay. All right. Tell me more about this working. Tell me more about this working. Happened here. We have the Knight of Pumpkins. We have the Five of Bats. Give me two more. Two more. We have the Ten of Imps in reverse. We have the Five of Ghosts. Okay. All right. We have 55 here. So we have two fives. We have the Five of Bats, which is the Five of I want to say knives, it's swords. And we have the Five of Ghosts, which is the Five of Cups. We have the Knight of Pumpkins, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Emperor here. And then we have the Ten of Imps, which is the Ten of Wands in reverse. This person, I feel like the bounce back, I feel like a lot of you had bounce back. So you were protected, you did a return to sender, whatever this was, okay? I feel like they are stuck. They're stuck in stagnancy. They're stuck in the cycle of fighting and dealing with regret and loss. Okay, that's the effect. All right. And I feel like this is something they sent to you. Like they wanted you to be stuck. I feel like sand. I'm stuck in like sinking sand. Okay. Like I'm bound up. Like I've gotten myself bound up. Maybe perhaps somebody bound you up, or they use like different kinds of dirt to kind of like stop you or get you into this Five of Swords, Five of Cups situation. I feel like with the Five of Cups, I'm feeling like a lot of regret, a lot of sorrow, a lot of grieving. They wanted you to grieve the loss of them. And with the Emperor, I can't help but feel this controlling energy. okay? Like trying to gain control of their life, and it's not happening. I do feel the tower again here, and it's like they're trying to gain control of this tower, but it's just they can't gain control of it, and they're kind of lost in this like, it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. There's a lot of regret. There's a lot of stagnation here, and I feel like they just can't make it happen. So I feel like with the house or their stability, it's going to be a huge struggle. Okay, we have a lot of charms here. And of course, you're highly protected. Okay, highly protected. We have a sugar skull here. That tells me that you have, some of you guys, not all of you, okay, some of you guys have passed on loved ones around you. Okay, namely grandmother spirit. I hear grandmother spirit is around you. She's helping to turn the wheel for you. Okay, some of you guys may be working on manifesting your wheel turning for you in your favor. And I feel like that's what's happening. For some of you guys, there's travel ahead for you. Maybe not on an airplane, but a car ride or a train. And I'm getting like, for some of you, and I don't get this very often, so, take it, as it is, okay? But I don't get these kind of things. We have another Day of the Dead. I feel like they're wanting you to be before you travel, they want you to like be protective of your energy. So do protections before you travel. If you have a protective amulet or talisman, wear that, okay? Just as you move about the world, be more aware of what's going on. I don't get these kind of messages often about protection and things like that as far as moving around the world. And I think for this group, these ancestors, these guides, angels, for you guys, it really feels literally like grandmother spirits are coming in and saying, be more aware of when you're out and about what's going on around you. Some of you guys, when you're driving, you're not paying as close attention, and you need to. When you're on the train, you need to pay closer attention, okay, to what's going on. Now I'm moving into this energy of like, I feel grandmother spirit is saying like you're going to have reasons to celebrate soon for some of you. And we have the California charm here. Some of you guys may be in California. There's something about going to California, but definitely there's something about you're going to have reasons to celebrate, okay? But it's very important that you protect your energy and you pay attention to what's going on around you. I feel like with the wheel here, grandmother spirit is saying with the bird is, and this skull here is saying that like with the thread, I feel like you're going to be shown some opportunities. This is a side message. Sometimes this happens, okay? For some of you, it's through a tarot reading or there's some kind of sign here. Tell me about the signs. What signs are we going to see? Birds, blackbirds, okay? Ravens, okay? I'm also getting crabs. We have Cancer here showing up. So Cancer, Pisces, I'm seeing mermaids as well. We have a donut here. I'm feeling like sweetness is coming forward, sweetness. I'm also getting, I don't get this, like this is the first time I've ever, but the Empress card for you, when the Empress comes up in readings, that is a sign from this grandmother spirit, okay? Sugar skulls are also another sign, and Victorian era stuff, okay? So that's, I've never gotten that, I don't think, ever. So that's pretty, specific, okay? And then we have Santa Claus, okay? For many of you, Christmas time could be very special to this grandmother spirit. So you may take time during Christmas time or winter solstice to kind of connect with her, her energy. I feel a lot of comfort coming in, and I feel like she's very protective, but know that ancestor spirits, past over loved ones will not interfere. So if you want her to help protect you, and that really, I feel like she wants to bring this message through, ask her, right? Interact with her. She's around you. A lot of you guys, all you got to do is like start talking to her and she'll start interacting with you. There's something about finding pennies on the floor. Some of you guys find pennies or nickels in different areas. They come out of the blue. That could be her as well. Or buttons. I'm seeing a blue button. I'm seeing a black button and a white button. I know I don't get that kind of stuff often, so I'm just going to bring that through for you guys as well. All right, group two, that's what I received for you. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. If you'd like to see more Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group three, all of you that selected Tales of Terror, fantastically terrifying tales of horror to scare you to the bone. This is going to be your reading all about revealing the secrets of your enemy. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, it's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Your cards don't want to come out. You have a lot of cards. So, yeah, I'll be pulling more cards as I need to for clarity, and at the end of this group, I will be getting letters, initials, and charms. So, did I say use your own discernment? Okay. All right, I'm going to put your box right here. All right, so let's get into it and see what cards came out for you. These two cards are Messiah. Well, exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. We have Liberator, imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. Okay. All right. That's pretty intense. We have several of these cards. We have Flight. Let's see if I can move that a little bit. Okay. We have Celebration. We have Nature. Okay. Alrighty, and let's get these two cards. We have Anger and Chains. Oh. We have Envious Gluttony. Okay. Ooh, you got a ton of toxic cards. Okay, before that, let's get into these cards. Okay, wow. We have Podcast, blah, blah, blah. We have Self-Care, Red Flag, Get fucked. Okay. We have Frequencies, Music. Okay. We have Dark and Divine, Dark Hair. Okay. We have Suspicious, Stealing. All right. Okay. Let's get into these toxic cards. We have Angels and Demons, struggles with addictions and lives a life full of crime and or conflict, wants to do better but is unable to. Oh, good intentions. You know what they say about those. We have Motion but no ocean. Tries to rock the boat but needs SOS to get someone off. Okay, we have Head in the Clouds, has an idealistic view of the world, of others, and of themselves, which may distort their judgment. Okay. We have Big Brother is watching you, keeps tabs on others' whereabouts due to their suspicious and insecure behavior. We have suspicious twice. The Unchosen One becomes upset when others decide to choose another over them. Ooh, ouch, damn. We have into their looks more than they're into yours. Superficial, pretty toy. Waist trainer, bae. Evil, cleanse, negative forces are at work. Damn. Fleeting, temporary, in and out. Avoidance, procrastination, unwillingness. Troll, triggering, troublemaker. Gingerbread house, unstable, foundation. Mystery house, haunted, tortured souls. Wow. This person was a first-class asshole to you, huh? This is a bad situation. This person has a God complex. Very angry. This person has anger issues. They're often unpredictable. Okay, I'm not going to pull from that. Let's pull from the Cthulhu tarot deck. I'm not using the whole deck, just the court cards and the major arcana. Tell me more about this motherfucker. I don't like this person. I'm just going to tell you, I'm biased. I don't like this person. I don't like their energy. I don't appreciate them. I think they're angry. I think they're hostile. I think they're volatile. I think they are abusive emotionally. They could be physically abusive. We have evil here. I think this person doesn't have good intentions. I think they're narcissistic. I think that they are extremely jealous. I also think they're watching you. Okay. There are red flags all over this energy. All right. And I do think some of you guys may be scared of this person, or they want you to be scared of them. Okay. Maybe you used to be scared, but you're scared no more. And the suspicious energy, yeah, I'm suspicious of this person. You should be too. The Hierophant and the Knight of Cups. For some of you guys, this is an ex or someone you're trying to get away from. For some of you guys, like this is someone in your family, or it's a very toxic relationship. Okay. It feels like an ex. It feels like a very traumatic relationship. Could be family though, but with the Hierophant here, it feels like, with the Knight of Cups, it feels like an ex. Very, very toxic. But it could be family for some of you. It could be a romantic connection of another family member too. Okay. But man, the Hierophant as a monolith, like a brick wall. This person's just like, I feel this energy of just emotional manipulation. And this person here, look, they're carrying a body with no head. I think they get into people's heads. I think they can be very intimidating. So, what's the secret here? Tell me their secrets. Let's read this bitch. Let's read this bitch to filth. I don't like this person. I don't like what they've done to you. We have flight here. This is fear. What do they fear? I'm hearing they fear being found out. Tell me about this. They fear being found out. For some of them, they fear jail for some of the things they've done, namely to you and other people. Wow, they're really coming out. We have the Sun, the Three of hazards. We have the Two of Swords and the King of Wands. There's that manipulative. The King of Wands, and I'm reading these in kind of the negative, even though they're popping up upright. I do that. This is kind of a negative kind of read. They fear going to jail. That's what I'm hearing intuitively, like from spirit. Like they read being caught. The Sun here, I feel like they feel like they're above it all. Okay. They feel like they're better than other people. They're smarter. Okay. But the truth is that they do what they're told when it comes to like what they do for a living. You know, you see somebody in a suit playing catch with this zombie. The truth is they feel like they're nothing really deep down inside. They feel like they haven't gotten respect in the world. It's almost like they put off like this. They try to put off that they're like better than other people, but the truth is they're not. Like they really feel low about themselves, like they feel like trash. It's weird. This is a weird kind of vibe here. I feel with the Two of Swords, there's like childhood bully energy here. I feel like this person isn't really that smart. They feel like they're not very smart. We have the Devil. And there are addictions. This person has addictions. I hear I'm addicted to the rush of anger. Some of them are addicted to the fighting. We have the Two of Cups here. Some of them are addicted to violence and anger and discord. Tell me more about it. Tell me more about the Devil. We have the Page of Wands and the Ten of Cups. it feels like with the Ten of Cups here and the Page of Wands, I'm feeling like this dance with anger, this dance with this horror that I'm feeling started at a young age. I feel like this, and this is intuitively reading these cards, okay? What I'm seeing is happy family time, okay? And then I'm seeing this. This one, their brain is different. Okay, now I'm not trying to diagnose anybody, okay, but there's something about their brain that makes them think differently. And hurtful things, violent things, honestly, this person kind of gets off on that. It's like control. It's like I'm the winner. And with this whereabouts here, they like feeling in control. And it's because they have felt so small. This three of hazards, I keep being pulled to this. I feel like they feel like they haven't had a lot of control, or they feel very small. They want to be the sun. They want to be seen as something beautiful and bright and happy, and like people want to be like that and successful. But the truth is they don't feel like that. And it has to do with like, the thing is that it has to do with like their makeup. Like this is how they are. And I feel like for some of you, this is coming out because I feel like some of you guys have leaned on the fact that they need therapy or they need medication, and maybe they do. But there's also an element of this, that there's a degree of this, that this is the way they are and they can only change so much. They're your enemy for a reason. And if you're hopeful that this ex or this person is going to change at some point, look at this monolith. This monolith isn't going to change much. Okay? There's a sense and satisfaction in these evil deeds. Okay? Look at those eyes. It's almost as if the devil is their nature. The devil's not always bad, but in this case, it is. I'm being pulled to this card. I want to say that if you're posting on social media, they're watching it, okay? And they really despise the way you're looking. They despise how well you're doing without them. I'm picking up on this hatred. They really hate it. And they don't want you to know they're watching you. They don't want me to tell you. Because I'm feeling like a resistance. Like I'm feeling it in the energy here. Like they want me to shut up about it. And I feel this energy with the celebration card. I think this is Carrie. Look at the figure right here. The craziness you see. That's what I'm feeling from this person. Like this moving on energy. Like you moving on and doing your thing as they watch you without me. How fucking dare you? Like you think your dark divine self can just move on without me? This motherfucker is unstable as fuck. I feel I have my eyes on you. I have my eyes on you. You see, now I'm pulling on your energy as the sun. They can't keep their eyes off the sun. I feel obsession here. I feel obsession. And I feel with the flight now, I'm feeling like liberation for you. Like you moving away. You feeling more free. I feel like you celebrating If you're not on social media, maybe you're just showing more of yourself and somehow they're getting wind of this. Maybe you're feeling more healed. Maybe you've had a glow up and they hate that shit. They hate that shit so much. There's red flags all over the place. This is like envious, jealousy, like hatefulness. Like, if I can't have this person, I don't want other people to have this person. Like, I don't want this person to succeed without me. Like, it's not okay. It's not okay that you're doing so well without me. It's not okay. Tell me more about this situation. The truth is, this person's a tortured person. They're haunted. Some of them feel haunted by you. The Three of Cups. Because although for you, this connection feels very toxic. It feels extremely bad for you. It feels like something that when you moved away from it, it was good. Okay? It was a good thing for you to move. This very messed up person remembers it as a good thing. Remembers positivity. And see how they're still looking? They're still looking at you. Doesn't matter gender. They're still watching you. They don't want you to know. They still think about you guys being together. You guys need to be careful, okay? If you have to be around this energy, I dropped a card. I have to pick it up. If you guys have to be around this energy, you need to be careful, okay? Because they're paying attention to everything. I'm not reading the reversal, although I'm reading them in the negative. We have the Eight of Hazards here. This feels like, first of all, I feel like you kind of like putting in the time and attention to yourself, because I'm pulling on this self-care card and the Eight of Hazards. I feel like you have taken the energy that you used to put into this connection and you've put it into yourself, okay? And the secret is, one of the secrets is this motherfucker can feel it. They can feel the lack, the pulling back. Maybe you called your power back. They can feel you calling your power back. They can feel the removal of it, and they don't like that shit. They don't like that you did that. Some of you guys, perhaps you've been through a divorce, or you're going through a divorce, or there's some kind of loss here, and it's affected their life, and they resent it. They resent it. This person is trying to find a way to lash out. Okay, in some way, financially, or if you have kids together through your children, whatever it is. Okay, it's like tales of terror. I feel like this person would really like to be like a nightmare, like haunt you in some kind of way, and they're trying to figure it out. And maybe they are haunting you, but perhaps you're in such a different place that you don't even pick up on it. This person has such a God complex. They think they're still so important to you that they feel like perhaps they're haunting you and you're tortured by them. But the truth is you're not. You're the sun. You're the sun. You're moving on and you're celebrating, and they hate it. But they think, yeah, they still think of me. Yeah, they still need me. It feels different for different people. So just use your own discernment here. The thought of you being with somebody else and other people liking you, other people seeing this sense of accomplishment, this sense of like coming into your own that I'm feeling with the Eight of Hazards and the Three of Cups, as people seeing that, they don't like this. They're very angry. They're very angry about this. They still have a lot of anger towards you. And I feel like for some of you, like you need to know this. This is important. We have the Seven of Hazards. We have the Nine of Hazards. We have the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Cups. Okay. So what I'm getting here with 88, 88 could be a number of alignment. Pay attention when you see eights. Pay attention to what is going on, the messages you're getting, the music, whatever. I feel like Spirit's going to be communicating with you through music or through these numbers, okay? Through messages with these numbers, okay? Now, the Eight of Cups is like you moving on. And I feel like Spirit, your guides, you're moving on good. Okay, but be aware as you're moving on, this person is still, I feel kind of obsessed with you. You know, you're in the Nine of Pentacles energy. Like, you may not be manifesting everything you want, but to this person, you know, you are in a more successful place without them and they don't like it. And so they're paying attention. And for some of you, they're paying attention to your money, where you spend your money, because there's something about money here and they're going to try to fuck you over in your money. Okay. For some of you, it has to do with your kids. It's whatever they can do because they're trying to do this. But the truth is that with the Eight of Cups here, this is you saying, get fucked. I feel like the truth is that you're far more powerful now than you were when you were with this person. And they are unaware of it because they're so detached from reality. They're so in their own headspace. And I also feel like there's a lot of energy with them that's all over the place. Like there's a lot of confusion. It's almost like there is a fracture here in their thinking. Like almost like when you guys split and became enemies, there was like a breakdown that has caused them to become a little bit more focused. Perhaps they were always like this, but it feels like they're more in touch with their anger. This person should probably be in some kind of anger management if they're not already. And I feel like for those of you who know this person has anger issues, you know, and you haven't gone to court yet, you should definitely like bring that up. Okay, because for some of you, this bubbling anger is important and it doesn't need to be a secret. Like it needs to be something that's kind of out in the open. Because for some of you, there's just so much stress outside that as you move into like this more happy place, you need to not forget about this. Okay. Because this is something that seems to be kind of like watching you and observing you. And I feel like that's why Spirit is bringing this forward, is so that you know this is going on. You're aware of it. So it doesn't pop up out of nowhere. Okay. So that if something does like come out of the blue, it's not really out of the blue. You're like, oh, I knew this person was doing this. You know, we're going to do this, or I'm prepared for it, or what have you. All right. Okay, guys, let's get you some letters, initials, and some charms. Hey, group 3, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, a meaningful word, a screen name. Just take what resonates here. We have DLJWIYARALUHT JG, and we have the number 1. Okay, so ones could be a number of alignment, so could 8s as well, and we have 3, so 33, 88, and 1s. Okay, you have quite a few charms here. We have Lilith. The Lilith sigil came out, so and I feel like she's coming out as a protective energy, so I feel like you're very protected from this energy, but there's a need to be aware. And there's a need to not back down. We have the keys here. I also feel the presence of Hecate. These are 2 energies that are presenting that could be helpful with this energy. We have the soldier here. So I feel like some of you guys just need to be more protective. We have webs here as well. And I'm just feeling like it's like this person, and I felt this in another group as well, like weaving webs. It's almost like trying to catch you in something. Then we have the evil eye here. Like this person is sending you very negative energy. Okay. So cleanse your energy, cleanse your space. If you have to be around this person, cleanse your energy often. You don't have to put up with this shit. We have the rainbow here. We have the sun. Like your energy is very positive. It's higher vibrational than this other person's. Okay. We have the passport here. This person does not like the positive movement in your life. Okay. And if they can stop it, they will. Just for meanness. Okay. The thing is, they can't stop it. They can't stop what's already been started for you. Okay, we have two turtles here, and I feel like you have some stuff that's being grounded, and um, it feels like with we have the Day of the Dead with the skeleton, we have this hangman skeleton, and the sun. I just feel like there's almost this like reborn energy, like life is renewed for you because you've gotten away from this person. And deep down inside, it makes this person feel even more like shit than they do on the regular. Okay. And with the devil card here, I feel like they could be deep into some kind of addictive behavior. For some of you, it is the addiction that starts with an M. Um, and it's very, very addictive. And very, very destructive. Okay. I don't want to go into the substance's name, but if you know, you know, they have to buy, pipes for it. Um, and I feel like I'm seeing someone go through like rapid weight loss, becoming more and more aggressive and more unpredictable. So I feel like we have Captain America here. I'm just feeling like your spirits just want to warn you about someone relapsing into whatever addictive behavior. Be aware of that. It will cause hyper fixation and hyper focusing on your energy. And if you feel that happening, if you see that happening, be aware, take notes, be on guard, because you know people in that kind of energy can be very unpredictable. Okay. And you need to protect yourself because there's such positive energy around you. That's really pulling for you. Okay. And we have two drinks here, and it's almost like your spirit wants you to know we have two turtles, two drinks. I feel like for some of you that this is just a little side message. Some of you guys don't want to hear it, and that's fine. But there's someone else. Okay, there's someone else. We got two skeletons. We got two skeletons, two turtles, two drinks. I feel like there's another person. So you may have met someone, or someone may be coming who thinks you're a precious pearl. Okay, they think you're precious. Okay, they think you're somebody worth holding and protecting. And I feel like this person feels like they're going to want to protect you from this other person. Okay, they're going to hold you in high regard. It's going to be a different kind of relationship than this one. Okay, it's going to help heal you. All right. Okay, group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you magical, beautiful baddies next time. Bye, guys.